honorable of the judges and the honorable of the audience, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us praise the merciful God who has bestowed our pleasures for the health, the opportunity, and happiness that we feel now. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen someone who's never compliments others, suffer from self-depression, outfulfill oceans, and finally decides to end his precious life? If so, then it is a sign, a lack of love and respect for himself. I'm Rahma, a student of Senior High School 1 who have empathy for our mental health as the generation, and here I want to deliver my speech under the title, The Answer is Always in Yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, lately a lot of people are talking about C generation mental health. So, do you know what's the meaning of C generation? The result of research states that Z generation, as anyone born after 1996, Z generation grew up with technology, the internet, and social media, which has sometimes causes them to be stereotyped of tech addicted. Young generation is living in a globalization era that, of course, has a good and bad effect for us. Recently, there have been so many cases of teenagers who have gotten depression even though their age is still young. Why does that happen? Most of teenagers are using internet and social media such as YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. Because of this globalization era, the young generation now is having a mindset about why am I not like him? And also, I should be like her. This is why teenagers get suffer depression at a young age, because there's no mindset about self-love yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here to tell you all how important of self-love for the mental health as Z generation. So, exactly, what's the meaning of self-love that we should have in our mind, heart, and soul? In fact, loving yourself is an effort that you have made consciously, fully, and wholeheartedly to love what God has given us. Loving yourself also aims to care and organize our life for the better. In addition, self-love also has an important role in maintaining our mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you this. Is it true or not that loving the others is easier than loving yourself? I'm guessing that many of you have answered that this is true. Sometimes you find it difficult to accept your own shortcomings because you feel insecure about what the others have. Let's throw away that feelings of insecurity in yourself. Just begin to love yourself by applying various ways and habits that's easy and simple. Please set this as a reminder. Loving yourself doesn't mean that you're selfish and intend to break it. Instead, you can accept all of this vintage without having to be praised, and also open your chest to embrace all of the disadvantage without having to be covered. As a simple word, loving yourself must be wholeheartedly and unconditionally. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about how easy it is to take care of our mental health as a generation with have a self-love mindset in an easy and simple way. Firstly, you should be able to figure out who you really are. What do you want to achieve? What your greatest fears are? What your strengths and weaknesses that you have? You have to know everything about yourself first. Secondly, never compare yourself to the other. Each person is unique, has its own advantage and disadvantage. Remember that no one is perfect human. Next, you know that the environment has a great influence on building a person's personality. So, look for social environment filled with positive-minded people and don't be around toxic people. The last but not least is the most important. Don't worry about the other people's opinion. That is on social media often leave negative comments for us, even though they don't know who we are, right? So, just ask them that if you've never seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, self-love will not only provide peace in life, but also has excellent benefits for the physical and mental health, such as your life will be satisfied when self-love is really applied. Then you will be able to accept yourself completely. It creates self-esteem. If self-love can be controlled, it will automatically increase self-esteem. We will also be accustomed to lead a healthy life, so the risk of developing mental disorders is very small. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to know that I'm still a beginner, and I still learn to love myself in every condition, time, and situation. Like most people, I have many hurdles, I made plenty mistakes in my life, and I have many more fears. But I'm going to embrace myself as hard as I can, and I'm starting to love myself gradually, one by one. Then slowly, self-love will manifest in me. So, what are you waiting for? Just believe in yourself. I know you can do it. You're much better than what you think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me. I hope this can help you to start learn how to love yourself immediately. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.